everybody. I hope you guys can hear me. Nisi Black here, and today is Wednesday. Midweek motivation and mind check. I know you thought I forgot about you, but I'm here. I've been kind of absent last week. I've been out running errands today, getting things taken care of, and moving around, turning some corners. But I thought I'd take a moment to jump back in and say, hey, I hope everybody is doing well and everything is progressing in your life. So let me know. Hello, Michelle. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate you taking time out of your day. Let me tell you, it is beautiful here in the Oklahoma City area. We've had a last week of rains and storms and tornadoes and a whole bunch of stuff, but the sun is shining. I'm in the car, kind of on the road. I'm pulled over, got both hands, so I'm not driving. Sun is coming down, and it is a fabulous day. But hey, I wanted to share with you some things that were on my heart and on my mind about regret. What is it about regret, or what is it about the pain of regret that keeps us stuck, that keeps us on this hamster wheel of unforgiveness, and not necessarily with others, but with ourselves? See, that's what regret is something that didn't quite go right, something that went wrong, somebody that we've let down, something we didn't do that we might have, should have done, shoulda, coulda, woulda. But the pain of it is when we stay stuck in analyzing what it is that we should have done, and we continue to beat ourselves up over what did not go right. So what I want you to think about is the pain of regret can either keep you stuck and stagnant and not ever changing, not ever growing, not ever moving forward, or it can propel you into doing something differently and creating a change for yourself or a similar situation the next time. So I want you to think about something in your life that you have regret over, something that you wish you could have done differently, something that you would like to change, maybe the circumstances around the next time you're presented with that situation or that person or that place or thing or whatever it is. Thank you. Hi, April. Hey, I love you. Hey, Lynn, thanks for joining me. So I want you to think about these three things. That is, if you want your life to move forward, if you don't want to stay stuck in regret, if you don't want to continue to relive situations over and over and over, I want you to do three things. Okay? So get your pen, get your paper, make sure you write these down. I want you to think about what it is that you regret. What happened? What is the circumstances? Coming to terms with that and understanding what it is and why you were so disappointed or felt let down or hurt or whatever the situation was. What is it exactly that you're stuck about, that you're regretting, that you're blaming yourself for, that you keep beating yourself up over? What is it? And make sure that you're clear about that thing. Hi, Greta. Thanks for joining me. The second thing I want you to think about is, in that situation, what was the lesson? What was the lesson? Oh, yeah, there's always a lesson. There's something you should have got. There's something that you should have learned. There is a charge that maybe you should have done something. There is a lesson. You might not want to see it. We might not want to own up to it. But if we will start reconciling that regret, then we will see, you know what? Dang, I really screwed it up this time. Or my pride got in the way that time. Or I really made a bad choice about this that time. So we take the lesson learned from that situation and we can apply it, right? So we got to know what it is, right? We got to know what the lesson in that situation is so that we can apply the lesson and learn the lesson. And then the third thing I want you to think about is, what can you do differently the next time? Should that situation present itself to you again, what can you do differently based on the lesson that you learned? So it may be a change of behavior. It may be a change of thought process, how you think about things, how you perceive things. It could be any one of those. But you got to do something differently. You've got to, number one or two or three or four, forgive yourself in that situation. Forgive yourself for not getting it right, for making a bad choice, or going left when you should have went right? So you got to forgive yourself in it and change your behavior, change your thought thought process, change your thinking about the situation, right? And that is the only way that you can get the pain of regret and blaming to propel you into not regretting. Understanding that you're not always going to get it right. Every single freaking time. Things go wrong. Stuff happens. People will disappoint because we're human. And no matter what our best intentions are, it's going to screw up. Sometimes it doesn't matter how many degrees you got. It doesn't matter how much money you got in the bank. That fine house, that big car. None of that matters. We are human. We're going to err. So allow ourselves some grace through the process of erroring, and know that we do the best we can with what we have. And when things don't go right, realize what it is that did not go right. Number one, what is it that we regret? Number two, what is it that you can get from or learn from that situation? Number two, and apply it. And number three, what is it that you can do differently the next time so that you don't keep perpetuating and living in a perpetual state of always doing things wrong? We got to learn our lessons. We got to take our lumps. We got to pull up our big girl pants and our big boy pants and move forward. We cannot stay stuck in regret. We cannot stay stuck in beating ourselves up over what did not go right. We cannot stay stuck in not moving forward because we're ashamed or we're hurt or whatever it is. We got to move forward. And those three ways will help you move forward. Understand what it is you regret. What was the lesson learned in that regret? And number three, change the behavior. Apply the lesson. Do it differently the next time, right? And let's continue to move forward and do great things, because there are people out there that are looking forward to your smile every day. And they want to be connected to you because you're brilliant. Yes, you are brilliant and you're amazing. And things happen. Know that it has. You have the power to forgive yourself and allow yourself some grace when you're making those mistakes, right? When you're not doing things quite right? Allow yourself some grace and do the best you can with what you got. Continue to move forward. Don't let anything keep you stuck and stagnant on that hamster wheel, all right? So this has been Niecy Black. Hey, Kiana, thank you for joining me, darling. I appreciate you guys. And if you're catching the replay, I want you to make sure that you subscribe so that you are aware when I'm popping on. Because you know what? It's interesting. I try to hop on at 11 o'clock every Wednesday. And it doesn't always turn out that way. So I'm okay with it. I'll pop on when I can. But I appreciate you guys for spending your time with me. Remember, if you're in the Oklahoma City area, Rhonda A. White, my partner, and I have a Black and White Affair event, slumber party and workshop coming up June 16th and 17th right here in Oklahoma City. We've got a wealth of speakers that are coming to share their love and their stories with you. Our keynote is going to be bringing the word and breaking bread, and we want to love on you. We want you in the room so we can love on you physically, not just through the computer screen. We want to hug and stuff and have girl time and sit down and talk about some of the issues in our lives that we might not want anybody to know about, but we need healing from. We got some issues that we need to get out so that we can live and live abundantly the way that we were designed to. We're talking about a Queen's Court this time, so do not miss it. And as a bonus, we are offering a buy one, get one free registration now through Memorial Day. So whether it's the workshop or whether it's the slumber party and workshop, grab your best friend, grab a deserving mom. We just had Mother's Day. Grab somebody that you know needs to be in the room. Or bless someone with the ticket. However you want to do it. We want to see your smiling face June 16th and 17th right here in Oklahoma City. So make sure that you go to blackandwhiteaffair.com. Check us out. Get your registrations in. Buy one, get one free registration, okay? Thank you guys for joining me. You have a beautiful rest of the day, and I'll chit-chat with you a little bit later.